Hey, good morning, everybody. All right, it took us several tries to get a working live stream this morning, but I didn't give up just for all of you and also for little Brookie here because Brookie needs some attention. So there's actually not a whole lot of news today that you guys haven't already heard. Basically, the story is everything is just the same. As you know, Pebble and Kulat are getting adopted tomorrow. As you know, Brooke here still needs an adopter, and her blood sugar has been perfectly normal in all tests. As you know, Belle has been eating plenty of food and gaining a ton of weight. So we're at a brief moment where everything is good and there's not much to news about. So yesterday, Teal on the Discord chat suggested that maybe a way to show Brooke being playful would be to get a laser pointer and see if she would respond to a laser, which I did get a laser pointer, and she doesn't care about it at all. Like she doesn't, I'm not even sure she can see it. Well, there you saw her react, but no, not a care. I was playing with her a minute ago out in the hallway. I say playing with her. I was shining the light around and she was totally ignoring it. She just decided to settle down and start cleaning herself now that we've started the stream finally. But at any rate, no, laser not working for her, but Teal, it was a good idea and I appreciate the suggestion. And I'm going to carry that laser pointer around in my pocket all day and see who else likes it. So I was thinking about it some more, and I broke out the Hexbugs. I don't know if you guys, if all of you have seen these or not. They're called Hexbugs. They're what we used to call bristle bots, and we used to call them bristle bots because you would make them out of the head of a toothbrush and an old cell phone vibrator, and you basically would stick them together, and when you turn on the little vibrator, the toothbrush bristles would make it move around. So we'd call them bristle bots. And then this company, Hexbug, they went all out in like perfecting the design of that thing. And now they sell them as kids' toys. Actually, you're supposed to put them in like an arena and have them fight each other until one knocks the other one out. But then they also realized that they make the perfect cat toy, and Hexbug has started selling them as cat toys. In fact, I have the cat toy version here too in my pocket. This is the cat toy version. It is the exact same as the people toy version, except that it has a feather stuck to the end, and you can see that that's highly successful. So I would like to point out before I start talking more that this is not like an advertisement or anything. I had these things, and I thought maybe this would be something Brooke would go for, and then I wanted to tell you all about what they are. Now, personally, I like the regular one without the cat toy a little better because having that tail on it, the cats will just pick it up and run away with it, and I don't know, that's not as much fun for me. It's a lot of fun for them though. I should also point out that they only work on like hardwood floors or a hard surface. This thing is on carpet, it will do nothing. But as you can see, it gets around pretty well on the hardwood floors. And the most clever thing the advantage this has over like, oh, it just went out the door. Okay, I guess that's for the faculty now. Now she's interested. Don't go out there. Oh, does she know how to use that door? It will open that way. Brookie, there's another right here. Brooke, take the one with the tail. Brooke, she just wants what's out there. Brookie. Anyway, the coolest thing about the Hexbug that makes it better than a build-your-own bristle bot is that they've just precisely engineered the shape of it so that if it falls over, it will eventually shake itself back upright and keep on going. So they can keep going for a long time, and it's really fun that way. So they're very good. Brookie, come here. What's this? Do you see this one? Is that just as much fun? Oh, it's going to commit suicide too. Yes, because we've got these air vents in the middle of the floor for no good reason. I thought it would get stopped at the edge. There we go. What do you think, Brooke? Well, she may be just mildly interested, but I'll tell you that, for example, Logan goes insane for these things. I mean, seriously insane. In fact, he probably has already heard that one that's out in the hallway and stolen it. I don't know, but if you are watching on the regular Kitten Cat, not on the regular Kitten Cat, on the special stream for Discorders, that camera is visible and can see that door. So I'm sure somebody who is watching that stream knows what happened, but I don't. In fact, I hear a strange buzzing. Maybe it's caught on something out there. I don't know. Anyway, Brooke, I keep talking to everybody about how crazy, insanely playful you are, and I keep completely failing to show them that. We're going to keep working on it, though. I guarantee, I'm not just making that up. I would not lie to you guys. I wouldn't just get on the internet and lie. She really can be crazy. I think that's what was making her. I hear it. Do you hear that? It's stuck under this door, got itself wedged. Okay. All right, now we've got it. All right. Well, anyway, when we eventually find Loganberry, I'll show you a cat that really goes for that. But Brooke, I guess, not that cat. What she does go for pretty well is Mylar balls and little toy mice and that kind of, traditional thing. Let's see if she'll play with one of those right now. Brookie, you want to come in here and play with something for somebody? You haven't had your breakfast yet either. Yeah, that's not crazy though. That's just normal. I like that Arrested Development narrator reference, Scott Hamilton. That never fails to make me laugh. Anyway, all right. Well, we tried. Little Brookie's been so sweet this morning. She's been following me around. She did get into two. She went after Maggie a little bit, but Maggie's smart enough to know that if a mom cat's coming after her, she just climbs a tree, and that always seems to get her out of danger. So she's not in much trouble, but anyway, hey, a stunning endorsement for that Hexbug though this morning. Like I said, we're not selling them, and it wasn't an advertisement or anything. I just happened to have it out, and I thought, hey, maybe this is the thing to do for her because most of the cats really do go for it. I can try one on Belle, although Belle's not playful at all. We saw her last night. She was playing, quote unquote, with her fish last night. We all saw it. And what she really does, she goes over and she kind of touches it, and then she kind of lays down next to it. But she doesn't really wrestle with it or anything like you might expect. She's just too polite that way. Let's see. This thing might scare her if I just turn it on. Let's see what she does. What do you think of that? You want to see what it does? Can you even see from over there? Do you even care? If she cares. She's interested. I can't tell if that's I want to play with it or just keep that thing away from my babies. She's definitely fixated on it though. She is getting pleasantly plump. Yes, it's kind of hard to tell because she's, wearing black, but this thing's going to put itself back under the door. Oh, it just did. Okay. That's enough of that for now. We'll find Loganberry and I'll show you how it really works. Anyway, yeah, she is. I've been weighing her every day. There is a 2020 weight chart. I don't know if it's published everywhere, but it's on the description of our regular Kitten Academy live stream at least. And she is now up to over 9.5 pounds, whereas this time last week, she was about 8.5 pounds. So that is a big, big difference, and it's really showing. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but she's getting very, very round, and that's great. I think she's got some healthy kittens. Look how shiny she is. She's taking good care of her fur. She's just in great shape all around right now. She's been eating a ton. I gave her double breakfast this morning because she's been finishing all of her wet food. So I gave her bonus wet food. We're really happy with her progress. I also heard from Dawes that she already has an approved adopter. Can you believe that? Now, obviously, whoever applied to adopt her is not going to be able to pick her up for a couple months at best. Maybe even a little longer than that. But that's, I think, a record for a mom cat. I don't think that we've ever had a mom cat get adopted before they even deliver their kittens. We've certainly had some adopted soon thereafter. But I think that's wonderful. And she's a sweetheart. So it's kind of cool that she got adopted so early, so I know to sort of not fall totally in love with her. I don't know who I'm kidding. I'm already totally in love with her and Brooke and all the mom cats. Anyway, all right. So let's leave Belle here for now. She's just doing her thing, and you can watch her on the regular Kitten Academy live stream anyway. Do that all day long if you want. I know I do. Let's go see who else is around this morning. I guess the big focus should be on the kittens because it's obviously, oh, here's Logan, Loganberry. Hey, Loganberry, I brought you something that you really like. Let's see, let's count down to how long it takes from the time I turn this on to the time he picks it up and runs away with it. Okay, here we go. I'm giving him the one with the tail because that's the one he likes to pick up and run away with. All right, let's go. Here we go. Are you trying to kill it, buddy? I don't care. It doesn't matter how much you chew on it. You're not going to kill it. He's trying to get that thing off of it. Interesting. I'll give you a tip. Yale's adopter is, I think, the first one I know that figured this out as far as the Hexbug goes. If you have the regular one and you have the catted ball track, you guys have seen the ball track that we all have, the blue and white one. If you just use the flat parts of the ball track, not the ones that have the hills in them, but just the flat part of the ball track, you can put the Hexbug in there and it will go and go and go around the ball track. And that's a really, really fun way to do it. That's, like I said, Yale's adopter, I think, is Taylor's the one that came up with that idea originally, the original Taylor. Also, I see a lot of you saying it looks like a toothbrush head. You obviously came in late because, yes, they actually used to, the original Hexbug, it was called a Bristle Bot before the company started making them, and you would make them out of a toothbrush head. It was an old sort of mechanical hacker robot trick, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, but that's how we used to do it. You'd cut off an old toothbrush head and stick a little vibrating motor on there, and it would just go and go. Well, why don't we take both of these, the one with the tail and the one without, and head over to the living room. By the way, we put the sunroom furniture back in the sunroom because DJ got some new chairs. I was talking about that yesterday. Hey, Acro. Got anything you want to say? All right. Noted. Here's Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Anyway, DJ got some new chairs for us in here. I think we're probably still missing a couple things we're going to need in here to make this room perfect, but it's looking good. And, you know, now that we've been living for a while without a ton of furniture, I prefer it so much. I think I would really like to keep the furniture to a minimum so that things are easy to clean and easy to maintain. But that's a whole other thing. Yes, we are still planning on getting the new mom cat on Saturday. In fact, I did talk to Dawes. Like I said, Dawes was talking to me to tell me that there was an approved adopter for Belle. And also they mentioned that as far as they knew, that mom cat was still coming on Saturday. So that's still the plan. This is that ball track I was talking about, by the way. You see how some of these pieces are flat, like this piece, and some of them have a lift in them, like this piece. If you remove all the pieces that have the lift and just use the flat pieces, the Hexbug will run around it like a track, and that can be a real fun thing if you put it inside. Also, another thing that we like to do sometimes to keep the Hexbug contained is if you take this and put it on the hardwood floor, now you have a Hexbug arena. Yeah, buddy, here. And then you can just run around in there. Of course, this doesn't work for us for very long because it's not long before one of the cats grabs it or knocks it out of there. But it is a good way to keep them confined. You're going to see what I'm talking about. It will vibrate itself back upright and get moving around again. There you go. Just like that. So they've done a great design that way. The bristle bots that we used to build would not do that. I don't think any of us ever made one that could upright itself that well. But these are really good that way. So here are Culotte and Pebble, and as you know, they are getting adopted. Oh my gosh, tomorrow morning. Oof, that is coming up way too fast. They're both really sweet. They hung out with us in the master bedroom. I said us, I meant me, because DJ was on long call last night. She wasn't here. They hung out in the master bedroom. Pebble's obviously still feeling a little bit down from her surgery. Obviously she's great, but instead of sleeping on my pillow or my face most of last night, she did a little. Mostly she snuggled under the blankets and wanted to sort of hide away, and she did. She's doing fine though. She's just, it's just a little bit of a difference that you notice. Yeah, you can get the ball track and Hexbugs on Amazon. Again, this is not an advertisement, but I did make a note to myself, if it's not already on our website, kitten.academy, there's a page there called Stuff Kittens Like, and one of the things that I've got on my list for today is to update that list. There is a Hexbug pack for cats that includes 2 different kinds of remote-controlled mice, 2 Hexbugs, and a set of replacement batteries. That's a really cool little package. And if that's not already linked there, I intend to link it. So let's try just something else real quick. I'm going to steal this for 1 minute, guys. I'll give it back. But I know everybody was curious, and I'm curious too, how they would feel about that laser pointer that's in my pocket. So let's check it out. Let's just see if they have any reaction to this. What is that red dot? Oh, Ari does. Look at that. He never gets to see a laser pointer, so he's... All right, the kittens are a little bit into it. They don't know quite what to make of it. Ari's like, here, let me show you kids how it's done. It's by the way, exceedingly difficult to do this and keep the camera focused on it all at the same time. Not an easy task. Oh, look, even Eddie. I guess I need to start keeping a laser pointer in my pocket more often. I didn't realize that the faculty were such fans. I've mentioned before, we don't have anything against laser pointers. I just don't normally have one around because we always end up losing them or misplacing them, or they run out of batteries and you don't have any spares. Look at Logan Berry grooming little Culotte. Did you see that? He loves to groom the kittens. All right, okay, but I can't keep that up while I'm trying to do this stream. So after we're done with the close-up stream, I'll bust that out again on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. Promise. Also, let's take this one with the tail and just put it on the hardwood floor instead of in the arena and see what happens. I'm gonna let it go this way. Again, if you have a carpet, these things are just useless on carpet. Don't even think about it. But if you've got someplace with a hard floor or hard surface, tile works okay. Sometimes it can follow the seams in the tile, you know. Now he's gonna pick it up and take it away, right? Because everybody else is there. Oh, hey, it's like Maggie, back off, it's mine. Maybe I'll put the other one in the arena. And I'm gonna put the arena over here where everybody can kind of see it from the cameras when we get to the regular Kitten Academy live stream. Oh my gosh, I saw that coming, Pebble. I saw it coming. Pebble did not. Wow, Smuggy wants to get in on the fun. I heard a hiss, but I'm not sure who it was. One of them got away, and Smokey's going to go chase it down. Now it's caught itself on its tail piece. I would just mention, if any of you go shopping for the Hexbug, it's the Hexbug Nano on Amazon. There's a bigger version that you probably don't want, but the Hexbug Nano is this one. Also, like I said, they come with a version that has a little tail on it that's made for cats, and they have one that doesn't. And I would just get whichever's cheaper. If your cats really probably don't care a ton about the tail, it's fun without it. And if you get the one that has the tail and you decide it's just a bother, it's just a little piece of string. You can either untie it or cut it off. No big deal. So I would say definitely stick to the name brand Hexbug Nano. You'll see a lot of toys that work on the same bristlebot principle. In fact, we've got a couple of mice that work that way. We've had a ladybug that works that way. I tell you, none of them come anywhere near being as quality as the original Hexbug Nano. Most of them are too big, most of them don't go very well, and most of them, if they get knocked over, they don't go anywhere ever again. Where these things, like I said, they're balanced just right to, if they get knocked over or fall down, they pop back up and keep on going. It's really a clever design, so simple. All right, look, it's been 22 minutes. Let me say again, thank you to all of you that have tuned in to watch this. And thanks to the moderators. Thanks to I saw Will earlier. I see Winnie and Gary now. Thank you guys. Everybody that is watching, thank you all. Whoever it was that was approved for Belle, thank you. Wow. And whoever it is that is going to apply for Brooke on our website, kitten.academy, and get approved, I know I'm talking to the future you, but thank you in advance. Oh, there's Andrea Chu. Yes, thank you too for being here. Okay, that's that, guys. I will see you on the regular Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. If you look for that, I'm going to split those cameras around. We can keep right on watching this same action on the Kitten Academy live stream. Thanks, everybody. Smuggy's still over there. She's talking to it and following it around. That's her under the chair, batting at it. It's made it all the way across the room now. All right. See you guys.